Nope, I messed up. Hey guys, what's up? Okay, so welcome to my very first Scary Sunday, or I might rename it to something else. I don't know yet, but I'm trying to start this series where it's like anything horror related, whether it be stories, stuff that's scary. I don't know, because I just want to start the series, and we'll see how this goes after this video and then more videos and all that stuff. And I guess this is a way for me to, even get more knowledge on scary things and stuff, because I have always been interested in paranormal things and horror things. Like, horror movies are my favorite genre of movies. Even if they're terrible, like, I'll watch it. I don't care. And like, I've just seen it all, and I love gore. I don't know, it's weird, but I like it, and there's a lot of people who like it as well. So I guess today's what's it called, video is about the doll named Robert. And if you already know about this doll, then you don't need to watch this. I guess this is kind of experimental video right now. But this is a haunted doll basically, and I'm going to be explaining what it is and things that have happened with it and all that. Like, I was going to do Annabelle, but like, everybody knows about Annabelle. And I love Annabelle. Like, there's an Annabelle movie, it's in Conjuring, and it's a very well known doll now, and there's really no point, I feel, but I could always do that. But right now we're going to we are going to talk about the Robert doll. It resides in Key West, Florida, I believe, and basically it's a haunted doll, So it all began in like 1890s, I believe. The house was, it was bought by Mr. and Mrs. Thomas Otto, I believe, in the 1890s. And they were a pretty well-known family, but they mistreated their servants and were kind of harsh to them. So, okay. And then there was one of the servant girls. She was like well known in voodoo magic, apparently. Like, this is information I've gotten. I could be wrong, but I'll believe it all. Okay. And she was like, she knew voodoo, and she gave this doll, I'll insert pictures and stuff. This doll is 3 feet tall. It's like a straw doll. It has glass, beady-ish eyes, and wears a sailor hat. And this girl gave this to their son, the Otto people's son. And the son's name was Gene, I believe so. And this kid took this doll everywhere, like till he died basically. He took this doll with him everywhere, and his parents, I guess, would say that they would hear him talking to the doll all the time, and sometimes in different languages. I may be wrong on that part, but they heard him talking to it, and that's kind of creepy. But sometimes as kids you just believe, like, okay, whatever, they're just having fun, okay, whatever. But that's a little creepy. And apparently a lot of people have had first encounters of seeing this doll running. Either it was placed in different spots and it would appear in different spots, and some people see this doll smirk at times or whatever. But anyways, this kid, Gene, he kept that doll with him till he was like dead basically. And even his wife didn't like the doll and wanted to put it away, and whenever he would put it away in the attic, like, he was enraged when she did it for the first time, but then slowly he like put it in the attic, and he would come downstairs and it would be on the chair again. So I think this stuff is true, to be honest, that it's each to their own thinking. But yeah, so after that, kind of like refreshing my memory, Gene died in 1972, and of course the doll doesn't just like disappear after that. It would wait for other families and do crazy thing. There was this girl who moved into the house afterwards, and what was it? The doll would like scare her, and like she basically was super traumatized from the doll and would be screaming, and she would like, she had bad encounters with it, and she is still apparently traumatized to this day from that doll. And that doll is now in Key West, Florida in a museum. And basically this doll would appear in different places in the house. It was called the Artist House, or it was renamed to the Artist House. And so yeah, basically it's a possessed doll that does crazy things, and it frightens people, and apparently people hear it giggling. A plumber once fell from the house because they heard the doll giggling in the corner or somewhere, and he fell like while fixing stuff. And there was another story of the doll, like Gene would put him somewhere, and then whenever he would come back, the doll would be sitting on the chair just staring out the window, and then he'd do it again and he would go back to the chair somehow. And there have been a lot of incidents of people saying they either hear like footsteps in the attic, like before he was in the museum, or hear him running up and down the stairs, giggling, laughing. So that's that. So out of the house, now it's in the Martello Museum or something in Florida, I believe, and he's in a glass case. And a lot of museum people say sometimes you can see dust on the bottom of his feet as if he was walking at night outside the box. And there have been times and incidents where they have gone, turn off all the lights and shut off everything. They come back in the morning and the lights are on, especially around his case. Or people will hear knocks against the glass window and they'll see his hands just against the glass. Or people see his eyes moving around, or him smirking at times, like, you feel me? So basically it's a haunted doll. And they say the best time to go see this doll is in October, because they actually take him out of the case and they put him in this house or something, because that's when he's most active, and you guys can go see him then. You can see him all the time, but yeah, and not a lot of times you can take pictures, because when you try to take a picture, it won't let you take a picture of it. Or if they do, you have to apparently get permission from the doll, otherwise you'll be haunted. That's why his glass case has like letters, people requesting to be to leave them alone because they took a picture of the doll without his permission. So they have like sorry letters sent to the museum all the time to put it in the glass case. So yeah, that is basically about this crazy doll. It still exists today. It's in a glass case in a museum, and that's the backstory of this doll. And it is well guarded, and the museum is actually a dine-in, breakfast and bed place, actually, not dine-in. And people can stay in the room and they hear like the doll either walking, or they hear something. And apparently it is the wife of Jean that guards the room now, because she hated that doll, and she guards the room to protect it from the doll. And people think that something is watching them at night or something, and the staff is apparently like, oh, we know it's just Jean's wife watching over all of us. So that's a little creepy, but you know, I totally want to do that though. I want to go see the doll, I want to go see Annabelle. One day it will happen, okay? So I think that's pretty much it about this doll, and it's like any other possessed doll. It's creepy. Yeah. I don't think it has any possession, ever had any stories where it's wanted to possess other people, unlike Annabelle. So yeah, that's pretty much it about the story, and it's a little creepy, and I thought it'd be a nice way to start this scary Sunday, or whatever I'm gonna call it, week series. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you like, comment down below, and subscribe. Okay, bye guys.